All right. What's going on, party people? This your man, Griff. All right. Dealing with the question that's on everybody's mind. Somebody asked me a question about it. Now, I've talked about this about a week or so ago. Might have been on a live or something about cloud signing. I'm going to put this video out, and hopefully this will be able to answer people's questions. I don't know what to say about cloud signing, because it almost seems like people want to take orders from them, but then you hear all of this mess from these other these other people, and then you're like, well, I'm not gonna mess with them. Okay, then I'll be honest with you, not trying to be funny, then don't. Okay. um what's happening is that a lot of new notaries, y'all are basing all of your moves off of what people tell y'all to do. You're basing everything. Now, please, if the person who asked me this question, don't be offended. I'm not coming at you, attacking you. I'm just saying this in general, because you're not the only person who has asked this question about cloud signing. Have you heard of them? Yes, I've heard of them. I've heard of a lot of the different companies. I've heard of cloud signings. I've done stuff for cloud signings. I've been paid 20. I've been paid 40. Okay. I've been paid. They have not paid me. I don't know what to say concerning the information people are hearing about them. Some people said they haven't got paid and they didn't do anything wrong. Some people said they're just not getting paid. And I don't know whether the notary did anything wrong or not. All I know is cloud signing is out there. Apparently they've been around for a while, because some young lady I talked to a while ago said they've been around for a minute. If she forgot, I can't remember how long she said. Might have been 10 or under 10 years or something like that. But why they pay $20, that's their business model. Why is it their business model? I have no clue whatsoever. All I know is they negotiated a fee, and out of that fee, they said, we're going to pay the notaries this. This is what we deem to be the acceptable fee for this work. And the only thing I can simply say is that you're probably just going to have to, and this is to everybody, including myself, is just go ahead on and ask them, hey, why do you charge this? Why do you pay this? Why do you pay this fee? Why? Why do you pay this? That's what you're going to have to ask them. Because the only way you're going to find out, you might as well just go to the horse's mouth and just ask them, yo, what's up with this? Why do y'all pay $20 for a loan modification? Do they do other types of work? I have no idea. Maybe they got some kind of huge contract to where they just do a whole buttload of loan modifications. I don't know. And maybe the person who told them, we'll give you these loan modifications, but this is all we're going to pay you, and we're not paying you a dime more. I don't know. So I get that y'all don't like what they charge. What they pay. You don't like the fact that they don't pay. Then what you have to do is just not take any orders from them. Now, the problem is, you always have folk out here on Notary Cafe. Yes, I'm saying Notary Cafe, which I do not like. They don't like me. I don't like them, because they did some foul stuff toward me when I was just trying to help somebody out, and then talking about I was spamming people and all of that mess, and people giving out all kind of bad, erroneous information out there. So I don't mess with Notary Cafe. Cancel my account with them and all that. And if it's still active, I'd have to go back in there and make sure it's deactivated. But it's people that get on Notary Cafe and they talk a lot of smack, and y'all don't check them. Y'all don't even verify what they're saying is true. And y'all just run with it, because sometimes, and again, this ain't toward the young lady who asked the question. This is just in general. A lot of people are hearing what folks say. They're hearing the negative of what folks say about a company, and you're like, well, I ain't gonna mess with them. But you don't even know whether or not that would be true for you. Folk told you don't take that job. Turned out to be okay. Folk told you don't buy that car. Turned out to be okay. Folk told you don't buy a house in that neighborhood. Turned out to be okay. Folk tell us a lot of stuff to the negative about a lot of daggone things, but what do? We sometimes, we like, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway, because this is what I know. And especially if you've done the research. The issue is that too many people who become notaries, you're not doing research, you're not even trying to figure stuff out on your own. You're just looking for somebody to just tell you what to do, and you're just gonna go off of that. So to be honest, that's probably why a lot of people aren't doing anything in the notary business, because everybody they listen to is saying, don't take orders of this dollar amount, don't take orders from this company, don't take. So when, again, as I've talked about in the past, when do we get to the point of taking? When do we get to the point of doing? Because if everybody told us based off of their experience, who we personally don't know these people, well, I wouldn't do that if I was you. If it was me, I wouldn't mess with it. Okay, so then what should I do? I don't know what you should do, but I just know I ain't gonna do that. Okay, but I'm talking about me. Oh, you got to figure that out yourself. So I'm just trying to figure out, when are we just going to take responsibility, step out there on faith, all this faith that people claim they have. And again, this is not directed toward the young lady who asked the question. I got to say that nowadays. Okay? I got to say that because people, I'm making mention of stuff, and people think that I'm trying to target them or go. I'm not. Okay? Okay? I'm not. I'm just addressing this in general because multiple people have asked me questions about cloud signing, whether publicly or privately, and I'm just trying to address all of it. I've done closings for them. I probably will do them in the future, and the reason why I say probably, because it depends on my schedule. Recently I did one. I did it because it fit my schedule. I didn't have anything else going on. I probably didn't even have a closing that day, and I was like, okay, I'll take this, make quick $20. Some of my channel members, they've been doing it. They've done with them, and I think everybody's gotten paid. I'm guessing off the top of my head. But they've done the closing. They're like, oh man, this is simple, this is easy. So it's not like what they're asking us to do is difficult. The issue is that people are concerned about not getting paid. And I don't know why. Maybe, and I've said this in past, there are people out here who don't know how to manage businesses. Are they one of them? I don't know. But I do know is that there are people out here who don't know how to manage business, or the person who they deferred it to doesn't know how to do stuff. So their accounting and the way they do stuff, or maybe they're not getting paid from people. And I've heard that recently, that some of these individuals that are paying for these loan modifications, the company who wants the loan modification, they're not even paying the people who go out and do them for them. So if you have that as an issue, and then the company is like, well, I'm in a contract with you and I can't pull out of it, so I might be in a 2-year contract to do these things, and there's no provision to pull out, talking about the signing company to pull out because you're not paying me. You see what I'm saying? So there's a whole lot that's going on that you and I may not know about, but because of experience that I've dealt with many different companies in my life, this is what I'm speculating could be the issue. Either they don't know how to manage their accounting, either the person they deferred to don't know how to manage their accounting, either they're in a contract and the people who they're in contract with is not paying them and they're stuck and they have no choice. I don't know. Okay, I really and truly don't know what the scenario or situation is, but what I know is that you got to make a decision. Either you're going to do it for them or not. And if you're going to base your whole notary career, business career, off of what people are saying in notary forms, then have at it. I'm serious. I base what I'm doing off of good, solid work. And the people, there's a few signing companies that I don't mess with. It's based off of personal experience, and one particular company based off of what I know has happened to other notaries, and those notaries I know them personally, and I know they're not going to lie to me. I know they're not going to lie to me. I know they're telling me the truth. So, and then other notaries who I'm not tight with or close to, they're sharing the same sentiment about this company, and I'm like, okay, I ain't even gonna mess with them. It's that simple, so it works that way. That's just part of business. Everything is not going to be perfect. Everything's not going to be laid out, the way you want it. You sometimes just got to work it to the best of your ability. And that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. And many, many other people are doing. And so I don't know what else to say about Cloud Signing. They're doing what they do. They're going to be who they are. And either you rock with them or you don't. Don't sit up here trying to make them be. I missed my turn. I missed my turn. Goodness. I don't like this. Yeah, because I always get confused around here. All right, let me hope nobody's coming. Nobody coming. Okay, good. Don't feel like getting ran into. I just don't know what to say. And if y'all can't figure it out by now, not everybody who has a big smile on their face and sounds cool and this, that, and the other is running a business legit, especially when it comes to providing you with either services you're paying for or opportunities to get paid. Some of these people, they don't know what they're doing. They're just doing stuff. So trying to make them do what they need, what you think they should do so you can get back the money you spent in this business, that is not the answer. And the only thing I can say is, for those of you who are listening to this and you're new, you need to do better due diligence as to what this business is all about, who the people are who you are trying to pay for stuff and get paid for doing stuff. You really need to go and check them out and do some recon on them and make sure that these people aren't taking advantage of you and that they are legit. Heck, do a daggone police report on them. Make sure they ain't got no kind of cases or something. I'm serious. Don't come into this business thinking that everybody has a genuine heart. There are a lot of people who do, but there are a lot of people who don't. And they might be the ones trying to sell you something or trying to get you to claim they're going to pay you for doing something. That's just reality of it. This business is not immune from scammers and shysters and anything else you want to put in there as somebody who's deceitful and deceptive. And if you want to walk around here with your head in the cloud, pretending like everybody is cool, everybody is great, everybody's going to do right, and you're just going to trust everybody to do what's correct, then that's on you. That's on you. You trust whatever you want to trust, believe whatever you want to believe. But I've learned some of these cats can't be trusted at all. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace.